Let's have 2 minutes of fame, right? And our state and say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from, whether you are watching this live or on the replay. So let me play my traveling music that I always play for my intro. So we're going to have 2 minutes of fame, right? 2 minutes of fame. And for those people that are new to my channel, listen, I do want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a lot of new subscribers coming in. And guess what? I'm only 300 subscribers away from reaching 30,000. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you all who have subscribed to the channel. If you are watching this now live and it's your first time in, thank you and welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you can be one out of the 300, right, that I need to reach that 30K mark. So thank you for supporting the channel. The knowledge. Also, take time to go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And again, say hello, drop your city and state. This is a state of emergency address, right? This is a state of emergency address, meaning that people, after this live stream, I'm going to show you why your action is needed to be taken like right now, right? We have a hard financial winter coming, and your action, you need to take action right now, right? We're going to break down the state of the economy. We're going to break down the death of the dollar and the rise of cryptocurrency, a new currency coin. So, hello from Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right, let me get the 2 minutes of fame out of the way. And again, if you are new to my channel, right, I am known as the Crypto Queen. But I am known as the Crypto Queen, formerly known as the Queen of Credit, even though I do have some about three more people credit that I'm going to that I have to uh, after these last three clients for credit repair, right? I'm hanging up the crown with credit, right? After these last three credit clients that I'm taking care of for credit repair, I'm going to take the credit crown off and focus on just cash flow and um, cryptocurrency, which is the new cash, right? The new digital cash. Hello, Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Hello. Hope you had a great day today. Tuning in from Dallas, Texas. Carbon Crypto God says he just joined MWR. Did I add you in the private Facebook group? Carbon Crypto? Are you in the private Facebook group? Right. If not, send me a text to my business phone. Um, and anyone else that want to get in, send me a text to my business phone for the home-based business at 601-720-2063. Because Carbon, I only added one person in our private Facebook group today. And actually, we have a I hope that you join. Maybe did I text you in 10 minutes at 7:30 Central Standard Time and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. There is a training for MWR, so you might have to hop off of this and hop onto that training if this live stream goes over the amount of time. Because if you just join, I definitely need you on that live stream. Thank you. Someone just sent a cash app just on my phone. One of my phones go off. So thank you, Carlton Davenport. Thank you for the 1111 Cash App. Right. Carlton, thank you. I know that you know that you give to individual, or you giving to me because I am meeting your I'm giving you help and inspiration and knowledge in the spiritual world and the material world. So Carlton, thank you, thank you, thank you for that super chat. Hello, Divine Love for Tacoma, Washington. I hope all is well with you. Hello, Vaughn from Memphis, Tennessee. Smooth Money, thank you for being a subscriber and viewing the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, blessings from Virginia, right? I already subscribed. Thank you. And you gave a thumbs up on this video. So if you all are watching live, give the thumbs up right now in the video. Hello to you, Lux Getaway. Yes, Gwen, I'm receiving that love from Dallas, Texas. Hello from Detroit, in Michigan. We got Sparkle Windows, aka CEO Lifestyle, tuning in from Texas as well. And yes, you all, please hit that like button. G, peace to you as well. Thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you in. Gwen is already put my Cash App. Gwen, thank you for that. She says my Cash App is $LD Financial Coaching. Carbon Crypto Guy 999. Okay, you're going to create a business Facebook tonight. So make sure you text me at 601-720-2063. So I can definitely accept you as a friend on Facebook and add you into the private chat that we have on Facebook, because that's where all the magic happens. You want to be in that private chat. We give updates, documentations, communication with one another. So we're the 111 million movement, right? Millionaire family movement. So definitely want you in the group chat. And thanks everyone again for subscribing and hitting the thumbs up. And Linda Harris, thank you for tuning in from Tallahassee, Florida, right? From Tallahassee, Florida. So this is the thing, people. I am in the midst of, and if you're in the home-based business, make sure you have like 7 minutes, because I'm pretty sure that this is my live stream probably overlap or overplay that for the home-based business. But I will air it again on this personal YouTube. Once I finished it, I'll just go and watch the replay, and then I'll air it at the same simultaneously at the same time. So this is what I am in the midst of doing right now. Actually building a website, and I'm going to look, or I'm going to see, just by this live stream, I'm going to do analysis, right? Rather an analysis to see the point of interest, right? Who would be interested in attending? We can say conference, we can say meeting, right? Whatever you all want to call it. This is just the beginning. I got home about 2 hours ago, and I'm like, you know what? I want to do a coming of the meeting in person, right? Before this economy is totally shut down, right? Before this economy is totally shut down, as Southwest Airlines, for example, is having travel issues right now. So definitely want to give you all this opportunity while we still can. And so you all hit that thumbs up and subscribe so I can get the message out. So this is the website that I'm developing, in the middle of developing, right? And if I get at least 25 people who commit to say, yes, Queen, once the website is developed, I definitely can meet you in Jackson, Mississippi. The dates will be November the 11th through the 13th. So that's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? A Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is a state of the emergency, and it's marketplace and ministry meeting. Also, AKA death of cash and rise of crypto, right? How to prosper in hard times for Biden's dark winter, people. A hard financial winter is definitely coming. And so, especially if you're in the home based business, you would get hands on information, hands on, you know, detailed instructions, right? Concerning the home based business, right? So I have one person already. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, where will you be traveling from? Lisa says, yes, she'll come to Jackson, Mississippi. And so this is going to be a behind the scenes, one on one, but in a group setting, meeting, right? Meeting of the minds, millionaire mindset, right? Of showing you all the biblical predictions of what will happen, right? From also gematria, numerology, astrology, and astronomy, and how the Bible has the predictions, more things about your health, and not just your physical health, but your mental health and your spiritual health as well. Also going over the prosperity laws, the laws of prosperity. So I have one person who committed already. Um, so I'm sorry, I think I caught you. Lolita. I'm sorry, I think I caught you, Lisa. Lolita says she's committed. So maybe I got two people. Sparkle Window says she'll meet. I haven't even told you all the price, have I? Have I told you the price? Gwen says she was going to see how long the drive would be. Okay, I know Gwen is in Dallas. Sparkle Windows is in Texas. Double A says yes. Double A says yes. He will meet as well. Hello, Sandra Smith. And so I saw this on a post on YouTube, right? Because most people think that prosperity it only consists of having the right mindset, right? And that's a big part of it, right? That's a big part of it. As the Apostle Paul wrote, right? That beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions, your emotional health as well, right? And so it goes way beyond just think and grow rich of Napoleon Hill. That's a great start. That is a great start, right? It starts with the mind first. Where the mind goes, the body, the rest of the body, from your health, from your emotions, will follow. Right, will follow. The woman that had the issue of blood for 12 years. Okay, Sparkle Window says she's willing to drive out of Texas. Had the issue. She said to herself, see, prosperity, I want you all to put this in. If your hands are free, right, and you're not ear hustling at work or driving, I want you all to put this in a comment. Prosperity is a press. PRESS, right? Prosperity is a press. It is a press. It is a press. It does not come, it will not come easy. However, if you prosper God's way, right, um, He will make you rich. The infinite God, the infinite wisdom, infinite power will make you rich and add no sorrow. So the woman with the issue of blood for 12 years had to make a press, right? She said, if I can just press the hem of his garment, right, I should be made whole. She said that within herself. So your complete healing starts with the mindset, right? Your complete healing, and I'm going to block, who is this? Intelligent Mind blocking you off the channel. Thank you for commenting. Let me know that you was a private hater. Right now, you're going to get the block button. Right, Gwen, if you can block them. If not, I'll do it. So, Gwen, yes, prosperity is oppressed. Right. See, we are entering hard times right here. I'm not dealing with foolishness. Right, I'm not dealing with foolishness on my channel. Prosperity is oppressed. I'm not dealing with distractions on my channel, right? It is oppressed. The woman said, if I could just touch, right? Thank you, Gwen, the hem of his garment. And it was illegal during at times, anybody with the issue of blood to be around anyone else. Definitely touch Jesus, to make contact and touch with Jesus, a clean thing, a pure thing, or a clean and pure person. Prosperity is a press. So I saw on a post, right, that this person rent vehicles, or he leased vehicles to the public, right? He has his own leasing company. A lot of these are like Mercedes, BMWs, right? Luxury vehicles. And he made this comment. He showed a picture. He showed a picture of a returned vehicle, and the vehicle was pretty much trash, right? It was trash. Had some dents and dings in it. It was dirty, and he made this post that resonated with me. He said, "I am learning that poverty is related to your treatment and condition of things." See, most people don't know this, that if you can't keep a clean home, a clean environment, and a clean vehicle, right, in an organized and clean environment, people, that's a distractor of prosperity and wealth. Cash cannot flow in chaos. Cash flow cannot flow in clutter. These are laws and principles, right, that I'm going to discuss with you all and reveal to you all that may be stopping your prosperity, along with other things, right? Along with the death of the dollar and the rise of cryptocurrency, and explaining what cryptocurrency is, and exactly, right, the top out of the 9,000 cryptocurrencies, the top ones that I have, right, that's helped me accumulate my wealth at a fast level. So the top cryptocurrencies that I personally have, also spiritual, right? Spiritual guidance, spiritual elevation. This is marketplace and ministry at the same time, simultaneously, because you cannot enter into prosperity until your emotions are in check, until your mind is in check, until your environment that you're dwelling in, right, has the attractor of wealth, right? Poverty is directly related to people that cannot keep things around them out of clutter and chaos, right? It's things like that that we're going to unlock, right? That we're going to unlock. And so, like this statement on my website that I'm developing, it says, "About me, I'm passionate about helping both churches and individuals understand how crypto will replace the current cash currency system." I probably need to take one of these currents out, right? As I'm reading this out loud. Again, I am still working on this. This is fresh off the press, so I will make some edits to it. But starting in 2022, this is not a 5-year process or process. This is not in 2030 this will happen. This is beginning within the next upcoming weeks, right? So I do this with Bible, prophetic predictions, gematria, numerology, astrology, and astronomy. My goal is to safeguard the dreams you strive to achieve and the assets you have worked so hard to accumulate. I will show you biblical predictive moves, right? Because we're playing chess. We're not playing Connect Four. We're not playing checkers, right? We are playing chess, people. As I always say, the government is playing Russian roulette. So I'm going to show you biblical moves to make investment strategies designed to position you to be a part of the greatest wealth transfer that this generation has ever experienced. Ever experienced. Right? So if you have to make a press, if you have to make some plans, reconstruct some plans and prepare, right? I'm going to urge you to be here in Jackson, Mississippi, or to be in Jackson, Mississippi, November the 11th through the 13th. I strategically started this on the date of 11/11. Strategically, right? That would be on a Thursday. The greatest wealth transfer this generation has ever seen, and not the greatest depression 2.0 that many will experience in just a matter of weeks. People, it's only going to be two outcomes of this. We're going to have people that's a part of the greatest wealth transfer that this generation has ever experienced. And we're going to have people that's a part of the greatest depression that this generation has ever experienced since the 1929 Great Depression of the 1929. Travarius King, as always, thank you so much for the 3111 super chat. I think I want to, for you, Travarius, let me see, just impromptu. Let's, do I want to do Psalms 1 and 11 or Travaris, for you, I'm going to do Acts 1 and 11 on that giving, right? And Travaris, and everyone that gives and always gives, right? Giving, because giving is your first part or the first step to receiving. Your giving makes you rich, right? And I thank you for giving to support individuals in spiritual work. Right. You don't have to just support a nonprofit or, well, not a nonprofit, but a charity or a church. You can support individuals who provide you knowledge, information, instruction, and help in all spiritual works. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone that gives. I always give in the past, and that will give in the future. So Travarish, we know three. Three means resurrection power, the rising of something from the dead, right? As Jesus rose on the third day. But Acts 1 and 11 says, Men of Galilee, they said, why do you stand here looking in the sky? The same Jesus who had been taken before you in heaven will come back to you in the same way you seen him go into heaven. And so listen, the same power, the same transformation, right, in a different form, right? So we're not looking to the sky. We're not sky gazing. Yes, we are thankful for the signs and wonders that the moon and the stars, the heavenly creations or heavenly beings, right, do for us. But we don't just depend on the sky, right? We understand that Jesus' resurrection can come in many ways, in many forms, and not just through the sky. His return or his message can come to you in many ways, in many forms. And let me propose to you, I do not think that this is a jubilee. I mean, not a jubilee, but the rapture. I do believe that this is a jubilee year, a 50th year. All of this, right, is I'm going to break down in the conference. Yes, Gwen, cash cannot flow in chaos. It cannot. Cash cannot flow in chaos, cannot flow in confusion, right? And so, Cherie, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that for that, it cannot. You're in a relationship that's confusion, chaos, drama, stress. That includes that as well. As Psalms 111 and verse 1 says, that I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart, people. Another reason why you all need to come out to this state of emergency, right? Depth of the dollar, rise of crypto conference, right? Psalms 1 and 11 says that praise the Lord. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart, with your whole heart. You got to seek him with your whole heart, especially during these times. In the council of the upright and in the congregation, listen, you need to congregate with some people and you need to be in the council of the upright. And this is why I'm having this conference. Again, the date's November the 11th through the 13th. It's a Thursday through Friday. Carbon Crypto God said he joined the private chat. You can't join Carbon Crypto unless I put you in. I'm the only administrator of this, so I will have to add you into the private chat, right? So you can't get in unless I add you in. And so just just text my phone that you Carbon Crypto and we'll get you set up with that, right? So let me break down to you, right? Let me break down to you, um, as Psalms 1 and 11 offers just praise and gratitude for God's mercy and love, right? Right, praise and gratitude for God's mercy and love. But let me break down why you're going to need that. I'm going into the Great Depression, this Great Depression 2.0, now more than ever. Let me show it to you. Let me make it plain, right? And let me explain as I make it plain. So, winter heating bills set to jump as inflation hits home. Okay, Carbon Crypto. I got you. I set you up after this live stream. Winter heating bills set to jump as inflation hits home. New York says get ready to pay sharply higher bills for heating this winter, along with seemingly everything else. People, do you all see that? See, not only heating, I know we're used to TDJ says, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm telling you, get ready. People, a hard financial winter is coming. And believe it or not, I still have people that's concerned about toilet tissue and putting cash under their mattress. Let me tell you, that's the wrong plan. That is the wrong plan. That is the wrong plan. Right? If those are your top two priorities, people, that's the wrong plan. Right. So California right now also dealing with what else is California is dealing with the wild fire on over 13,400 acres. Also dealing with prices surging for heating oil, natural gas, and other fuels. The U.S. government said today, with prices surging worldwide for heating, natural gas, and fuels, people worldwide. Right. I had someone about my live stream from Washington, D.C. that said, Adam, shoot me a text, 601-720-2063 to get started. Come on in and join. You are welcome to the 1111 millionaire family movement, right? And so in Washington, D.C., they're talking, the stores are fully stocked. The shelves are fully stocked. And that might be true at this very moment. But people, a hard financial winter is coming, starting December the 3rd. So nearly half of the homes in the United States use natural gas for heat, and they could pay people an average of $746. Are you all reading this with me? 30% more than just a year ago. Are you all seeing this in black and white? Do you see the writing on the wall? Those in Midwest could get partially or particularly pinched, right? Particularly pinched with bills up to, listen, people, estimated 49%. And this could be the most expensive winter for natural gas heated homes, people, since 2008, 2009 housing market crash. People long gone are the days of being in denial. I hate to say this, look, positive thinking has its place, but now I need you all to take proactive actions. We got to get past positive thinking, people. We got to press. Like, right, with the woman with the issue of blood, we have to press towards proactive actions, not reactive. The second most used heating source for homes is electricity, making up 41% of the country, and those households could see a modest 6% increase, averaging at $1,268. Homes using heating oil, which make up 4% of the country, could see a 43% increase, people. More than $500 to $1,734. The sharpest increases are likely for homes that use, when everybody says we're going out to get more propane and things like that, well, they're saying that even homes that use propane will also see an increase of about 5% of households. So when I tell people that when they join the home-based business, as these higher prices will hit everybody, right? No one will be excluded. And pay raises for most workers so far have been failing because it has failed to keep up with inflation. I knew that when the $15 pay raises come in, that prices were going to skyrocket so they cannot keep up with inflation, right? Country Boy says, good evening to you as well. Glad I brought up the heating bills this winter. I will be burning wood like always. I wish demons would tell me to stop burning wood. Country Boy, that's great. I want people like you as well coming to the conference. Just if and again, Country Boy, you may just came in and tuned in, right? I'm going to host a Death of the Dollar, Rise of Crypto State of Emergency Conference in Jackson, Mississippi, November the 11th through the 13th. So we can be in one room and mastermind, and the millionaire masterminds can plan and prepare, right, for what's ahead. How every day middle class people can now be multimillionaires if they only shift their mindset, right? Shift their mindset. Also, if you have not purchased the book or my book, My Millionaire Notes, visit the website. Let me find mymillionairenotes.com. And if you want a personalized autograph copy, you see streaming under that, cash at me, LD Financial Coaching 2111, $21.11, and you'll get your personal autograph copy. In the for section on Cash App, make sure you put your complete mailing address, right? Your complete mailing address, so that I can know your mailing address and the name that you want me to personally autograph, right? That book too. So that's great. Country Boy says he's going to be burning wood, right? You remember that winter, right? I don't know what store he's shopping in. They are not stocked. What do you mean was not stocked? I hope we're not talking about wood is not stocked. It's trees all in the country. I hope we have not forgotten how to go and use saws and as my great grandparents used axes to cut woods. I know we're just not talking about buying wood, right? Oh no, baby, we got to go back to our roots. We're gonna have to go back to our roots. See, this Great Depression is going to hurt this generation more than it did the generation in 1929, because at least they were used to accommodating with little things. They knew how to operate off getting woods, off hunting the land, off eating from the land that the Lord thy God provide us food and nutrition in, right? They had those skills in trade, but for a lot of people in this generation, they have lost that, or they never gained those skills in trade, right? They have lost those skills. Yes, I will offer a streaming of it if you cannot make it to Jackson, Mississippi. You look familiar. Social marketing with Lady Hale. Your picture looks familiar, right? But maybe just a beautiful picture. Um, and the investment is going to be for $199. That's whether you stream or in person, right? I listen. People told me that this is worth $1,000, and I said no. I want to make it affordable, and I want to make it as affordable and cost efficient as I can, right? Social market says awesome sauce, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for at least 25 people to confirm that says yes. Well, look at my calendar, and I'm going to press, or I'm going to make provisions to get there. Thank you for tuning in, right, from the Caribbean. There's no TikTok for cutting wood yet. Give them time. Yeah. Cornelius, baby, we're going to have to learn. I'm so glad that I grew up around grandparents that had those skills that I grew up in the country, right? I am so glad. You know, it used to be a point that all I wanted to do was get out the country, get out the country. But now in these times, I am so glad, right? As Democrats are already floating another social spending bill to put Republicans on the spot. A benefit, unpopular benefit expansions before people winter, a hard financial winter, a dark winter. This is not going to be a Merry Christmas for some, right? Not all. This is, I'm not all doom and gloom, but this is not the truth. I'm going to speak truth to you, or as my mentor would say, truth to your power, right? Um, Give me 1 second. Um, but for others, this is going to be the greatest wealth transfer that they've ever experienced for those that are positioned, for those who are planning, right, and those who are also tapped into God's economic system during these times. So some Democrats are open to another reconciliation bill as early as next year, as the current one is already being trimmed. They're saying it's a willingness to pursue and that it could be achieved in 2022. But we already know that China is coming out with their digital yuan in January of 2022 during the Winter Olympics. So that's already, right? That's already in the works. So the United States is not just going to sit back and not develop a Fed coin or a digital dollar or AKA digital dollar to combat that, right? And so the Democratic Party right now, right, is now saying that, hey, we are in a fragile market, right? And they're saying they're pushing a multi-trillion social spending bill, multi-trillion people. As the Democrats push up this spending bill, so will prices increase. As more free money is pumped into the economy, right, the higher the cost of living is going to be. And that's the byproduct of all of this, people, right? This is not free. Look, nothing is free. This is not free money. This is not free. Thank you, Matt. And I always say affirmation over everyone. But thank you, everyone that's given on the super chats and via cash apps, right? As the number 19 is a combination of the number 10. The number 10 is completeness, right? And order. And 9 is divine completeness as well. Divine finalization. So 19 is God's perfect order in regard to his judgment in the Bible. You actually came right on time with that 1999, Matt. For me to just stop and pause at this point. This is God's perfect order in regards to his judgment in the Bible. Right? The names, for example, Job and Eve, the names Job and Eve, if we substitute those letters for numbers, they equal the number 19. We know Job, the devil, God said, have you tried my servant Job? Right? And Eve, he partook of the fruit, right? So if we substitute those letters, right, for numbers, let me see if I can get my gematria calculator out and show you all. You know, I love to teach. They would equal up to 19, as Job is the triple nine, is the divine. Jesus died on the ninth hour on the cross when he was crucified. You all hear that little thing, cash app? I don't know if y'all hear that. It makes this. Thank you, Nathaniel. He sent $9. Miss Bates, thank you. I hope you can make it to the conference. She's come before in the past. She just ordered the book, the autographed copy of the book for 2111. Thank you, Miss Bates. So we got Joe, right? Did you all hear that? I don't know if you're picking up the sound. It's all 9 across the board, right? all nine across the board. And Eve is all the five, the double fives, and the nine as well. Right. And so if you substitute letters for numbers, right, they all, but they still means God's judgment in the Bible. Right. It still means God's judgments in the Bible. And so we have to be very cautious of the moves that we are making right now in this time. You have to again at least learn to play chess against this, and all will be well, right? All will be well. And so listen, God's economic system never fails. It's no recession or depression in his economic system. And did you all know that the number 19, I'm still on number 19, Matt, appears only 3 times in the Bible, and that's in Genesis 11 and 25. That's in Joshua 19 to be exact, and Second Samuel. The actual, let me pull that up real quick, right? The actual, uh, just real quick, and we're gonna get on this. Because Genesis 11, I love reading it about the Tower of Babel. I'm going to break that down in the meeting of the minds, millionaire minds, and the conference as well. So you all can see how the Tower of Babel directly shows you cryptocurrency, how you can understand Jubilee, how we can look at your crypto wallet in real life. Real life, pull out your cell phones right now. Let's look at your crypto wallet. Let's see what you got. Let's see how much you're getting out of the home-based business. Let's see, let's do an analyzation of where your best investment should be and moving forward when November 11 gets here. And 11/11 is just going to be a holy day. Do you all hear? Oh my God, I love how the Cash App going out. I don't know if you, let me turn the volume up on my phone. Give me a second. Thank you. I can't pronounce Rashana Okijua, I think. Also just ordered an autographed copy of my book. Again, my millionaire notes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just turned the volume up on the phone. That Cash App just I like the Cash App sound. So this is Genesis 11, verse 25. And after he became the father of Terah, Nahor lived, listen, 119 years and had other sons and daughters. And these are the things that you're going to get hands on behind the scene to propel you and keep you for through the rest of 2021. This is going to give you the mindset shift and the strengthness and the direct importation you're going to need to sustain you, right, for these cold winters. So you can come to the conference. Come to the Depth of the Dollar, Rise of Crypto, State of Emergency Conference, November 11th through 13th in Jackson, Mississippi. I will have more information on that, right? No, I did not know that Jesus also had, I did not know Jesus had Bitcoin. Auden, will you show me that? Drop the scripture. Let's see. I was for you was referring to, I'm sorry, Allentown AAU. I love that. You're an AAU coach, right? I love that. The store was not fully stocked with food. My reply, oh, okay, I understand, right? I understand. So yeah, there was a guy that was just aggressively saying on a live stream, was it, yeah, last night, that, oh, Washington DC, we don't have that problem, our shelves are fully stocked, right? And I was like, well, thank you. Cherie says, I just recently started tech school preparation school with Jackson Hewitt, and I must say, between your journeys and your vision and drive in it to make it all happen is real and much appreciated. Thank you, and congratulations on starting your tech prep school. And guess what? If you have clients that are overpaying in taxes, or that can use a paycheck pay raise, an instant pay raise, right out of their paychecks by having IRS certified consultants, analyze their paycheck and add more tax deductions so they can get an instant pay raise within 3 days. Send that text message, right? Send that text message to 601-720-2063 and send HBB text message to home based business, right? Gwen, I don't know if you was on the private Zoom. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Someone asked for the cash app. Last night you may have been at work, or just had other plans. But I was telling everybody in my business, I did a private one-on-one. I'm like, get this banner made, right? Get you a banner made. Get you some marketing, and people. I think let me look because I did have some people. I had about 3 people to join today. I had about 94 people in my organization, and my goal by the end of this month is to have exactly 111 total people. Right? That's if I help my business partner get people, or it comes to me directly. Preferably, I want to help my business partner get people, right? And I challenge the people to get this banner made. I still have 94. I just logged in. And the reason is, people, I want you all to know, right, what it's like to win, right? Uh, Another thing I'm going to cover in the Millionaire Mindset Conference is that in the Bible, it shows you like Cornelius in Acts chapter 10, a man of Italian descent. He gave alms to the poor, right? Jesus and the rich young ruler. Jesus told the rich young ruler, listen, give to the poor. So people that are rich and wealthy, they usually give alms, they usually give down. But when you want to become the rich and wealthy, you have to give those that have more than you, so that whatever is on their life now become on your life. So as I have 94 people still, and I get passive income in the business, listen, I tell people this business teaches you so many business skills. The more money you make, and if you want to continue to be an entrepreneur, you need to tag this business into your other businesses as well, because it teaches you IRS strategies. It have you, you're linked into experts, right? And my banner says I'm helping 111 people, and people, I'm going to do that. My goal is by the end of the month, but most definitely by the end of November, right? Which is on the Gregorian calendar, the 11th month, right? But we know it's really the 9th month, but at any rate, the 11th month. And how I invested in a company, MWR Financial, who could actually help me make more money. I learned that a 1099, quotations, business money is taxed differently, people, than a W-2, which is job money. I ignored the advice of people who were 6 or 7 figure earners. And let me tell you a secret. Sometimes even 6 or 7 figure earners don't know about money just because they make a lot. So you have to be wise with the advice you take. I didn't make excuses, right? I executed. I did not make excuses. I executed, saying I couldn't start. I knew that having a home-based business was the key. I talk about all the time, the keys and codes to unlock heaven. Excuse me. So you can experience heaven on earth. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like. And I'm going to get into that in the conference, man. We're going to break down these parables. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who found a pearl, or he found a hidden treasure, or he found a great pearl and he went sold his house and all he had to purchase that great pearl. We're going to break down all of this and give you spiritual insight and understanding so you can materialize earth riches and wealth. So I knew that having a home-based business was the key to my freedom. And I got started with investing in it, right? So if Gwen, that's, you and some of my other business partners, I shared in our private Facebook group how you can get your banner like this made as well. And I'm challenging you all to do that, right? I've been challenging you all to do that. Gwen said she's been setting up a domain for a business website. I've been packing and we'll get back into home-based business. Okay, I got you, Gwen. Thank you. She said she liked that. Low roller scratcher. You know we got to look at that. Low roller scratchers coming in with the important update. This is why you all need to get to the Depth of the Dollar Rise of Crypto conference, November the 11th through the 13th. Big wow. That looks like a Merry Christmas, right? With the red and the green. Let me check my largest crypto wallet right now. Uh, with that breaking news. And this Christmas, I can't sing, but I sing when I look at this. Will be. How many of you are gonna have a very Merry Christmas in spite of a very special Christmas? As Bitcoin is at 58, Ethereum people, we haven't seen nothing yet. I'm telling you, you got to invest in 199. Come on, that's millionaires don't sweat over 199. People with millionaire mindset, they don't sweat over 199. I just attended a conference last week. People drove from New York, New Jersey, travel from California. That's how desperate and hungry, as Les Brown says, you got to be hungry, right? More than 900,000 people sign up for Coinbase. Listen, more breaking news. You ought to ask yourself, what is this crypto Coinbase stuff? Right? And do I need hands-on? And more than not, and I'm not answering any questions. That's why I'm having the conference. That's why I have the book. If cashoncrypto.com, right? I don't go into specific cryptos on my channel because I have the answers already for you. Right? Make an investment and support the information to position yourself for a thousandaire, millionaire, or billionaire status. So more than 900,000 people sign up for Coinbase NFT platform waitlist. And listen, only day one. So many people that traffic broke the site. Right? We're going to break this stuff down, this new currency system. Right? We're going to position you. You're going to be ahead of the game. Right? You're going to be ahead of the game. Where's Matt? I can't get out for number 19 for some reason tonight. Matt, are you still on, Matt? Right? You're gonna, and listen, I'm not just talking about crypto. I'm talking about God's wealth, God's economic system as well. Right? I'm talking about God's economic system as well. God's economic system as well. Look, we're gonna go to Joshua. Joshua 19. Let me find it. Joshua 19. And let's number 19. Yeah, that's I'm telling you, numbers are secrets and codes to the word of God. Numbers are secrets. Okay, I see you, Matt. Secrets and codes to the word of God. They have you exactly at Joshua 19, but verse 38 says, Aaron, Megadel, El, Horam, Beth, Aneth, Beth Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. 19 cities with their villages, people. That means a part of their inheritance in the promised land. The gift of land from God. 19. Also, that's 777 as well in Joshua chapter 7, where they marched around the wall of Jericho and they inherited, the walls came tumbling down. So many secrets and codes to the word, in the word of God. Numbers unlock secrets and codes. Numbers. Gwen said, go ahead and sing it. I will. Right. What's my thoughts on the value of silver and gold portfolios? That silver and gold is going to be used to reset the currency system. Right. That silver and gold is going to be used to because it is money by constitution. I also have a book for that, right? The doctor tell you I have a diagnosis for that. You all do know that pharmaceuticals never cured anything; it only treats it, right? So, my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, I have the Queen of Coins, the Silver Stacking Report. A lot of people don't know the difference, Country Boy, from 999 silver and 9999 silver. They need to know that difference, as well as the difference of the coins that in silver, if you resell it, you do not have to report it to the IRS, right? That you definitely want taxation savings on that. And also the difference between bars, rounds, and bullion. So you can get the Queen of Coins report, the silver stacking, and the cash to crypto report. Now, if you go to my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, in the for section of Cash App, right? Definitely enter your email, right? So I can email that back to you. But if you just get the crypto book on Cash on Crypto, and it's crypto with a K, you don't have to, you're going to enter all that on that website directly. But here on this website, fixmycreditandcash.com, I don't have that option, right? Or you wouldn't have that option. So you have to manually do that. So as California is dealing with wildfires, 13,400 acres. Official says the worst. Let me share this article with you. First of all, let's look at this, right? Biden confronts supply chain crisis stretching past his grip. Biden said this is stretching past his grip. The supply chain crisis, according to Biden, right, is stretching past his grip. President Joe Biden wants to break a logjam at the U.S. ports and stave off holiday season of shortages and delays, bottlenecks that officials and stakeholders say extended far beyond the reach of the White House. They're saying this is far beyond the reach of the White House. So, cargo ships are stuck at major airports and stacks of shipping containers piling up, right? It's a concern to American shoppers that may be greeted with empty shelves when the holiday season kicks in. People, next month, November. You have to press for prosperity, people. I need your place in the face. If you watch this on the replay, say, yeah, Queen, go ahead and build your website. Get the conference together. I'm one out of the 25 or out of the 50 that's coming. I really want at least 50 people. But I will do it for a minimum of 25, right? I have to have at least 25. So Biden administration, to accelerate efforts to smooth the flow of the goods of the economy and the amount, they're saying that he's saying that the Port of Los Angeles will begin to operate or operational in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And, with that, they're saying maybe retailers. But let me tell you all something, people. And this is in my Michael Jackson voice, with love, with love. Shopping for the holidays at these times should be the least of anybody's concern. Should be definitely concerned about, right? Definitely concerned about your heating costs, your food, right? As U.S. Housing. And then, people, let's be honest now. If electrical crashes come, that's going to affect your crypto wallets as well. That's going to affect your crypto wallets if we see electrical outages. Or when these bank runs happen, or these banks are affected, and the banks are broke, and commercial banks, and for people that usually convert their cryptos back into the banking system. We're going to talk about all of this November 11th through the 13th. Country Boy says, Queen, when the Lord says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous, do you have an exact translation of that specific scripture? This is my translation. That it is laid up, but the righteous have to know where it is laid up and where to get it. You can't think that it's just going to fall in the palm of your laps. You're going to have to know what is the wicked investing in and where is the money shifting to. And you got to recognize that it is a shift and that we are a global change in our financial system. We will never return back to the same economy. And cash will crash. Bobby Yex says, I'm in default, got zero income due to medical issues over the last 5 years. They're trying to get a judgment. Or are you saying they're trying to get a judgment on your medical bills, Bobby? Right? If that's what you're saying, I definitely hope that that works in your favor for you and that that default happens and that judgment happens, right? Coinbase fees are way too high. I have more than 5x of my trading portfolio after moving my assets from Coinbase to KuCoin. Okay, that's great information, Chris. Thank you for sharing that with the community. Hello, Quintessential. Thank you so much for coming in and said hello. Someone said spread that digital love or that digital money around folks, reduces chances of getting total digital theft. What is your plan? What is your plan to definitely spread that? What do you mean? Elaborate on that, right? Elaborate on spread the digital love. So U.S. homes could see a 54% in heating costs. We already covered this. Propane and natural gas. People, you see these gas prices? This is in Death Valley Park, Death Valley National Park in California. Over $6 for gas, a gallon of gas. Let me look at something real quick. I want to look at. I know what New York is in gematria. I never looked at California. So let me look at California in this gematria meaning. As we got the number 11, Kyrie Irving, a great standout and point of focus and topic of discussion in the NBA. Is no shock to me that he is number 11. You all would not believe. Hold on. I spelled it wrong. Give me a second. Will you all guess what California translates to in gematria? I'm gonna let you all guess and I'm gonna show it to you. Then I'm gonna show it to you on the screen. Will you all make a guess? And I'm gonna share some of these other articles. I want you all to guess what California is. You already know, if you've been following me, what New York is in gematria. As officials say, this is the worst performing electrical system in the United States. Can it be fixed? San Juan, Puerto Rico, hundreds of thousands of Puerto Ricans residents have experienced widespread blackouts, longer service restoration times, poor customer service, right? Poor customer service as well, and often damaged applications and other home electronics. That's something else you all have to think about, right? That if electricity is out, your food is going to spoil, right? I went and let me get this other book. I want to show you all that I also have my millionaire notes in Espanol as well. And so, people, you got this going on in Puerto Rico right now: electrical issues, power crisis, already happening in their electrical system, and we're not even in the cold winter season or winter months. I also have this in Espanol. My if you know any Spanish speaking people, or you are a Spanish speaking person, I have the Spanish version of my millionaire notes. See that? So get it for yourself if you're Spanish speaking, or a family or friend or loved one. This is a, just like Rich Dad Poor Dad book was a book. It's not a book. A lot of people think it's a book about investing, but that was a mindset book. Rich Dad Poor Dad is simply a book to get your millionaire mindset stimulated and understanding. The last thing, I haven't forgot about California. Let's see. Social marketing lady says $6. She haven't even paid attention to gas because her and her husband work from home. And when they go out, it's a local grocery shopping. The last the scene was $3 in Texas. She's in North Texas. Yes, we have a lot of people in North Texas. Um, Social media says the grid in North Texas is still not fixed. No, Gwen, New York was not 333. We're going to look at New York as well, because I'm going to show you why the attack on New York and California in a minute, right? Social media marketing says in February the generators are a must. You wouldn't even never thought that Texas will have a winter storm like that, as hot as it is in Texas, right? Um, Sunshine says, hello, this is Melanie from Stockbridge, Georgia. I just finished the book once. Now rereading for comprehension and application. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. Alicia says 111177. And La Palma. What's La Palma? I know, is that in Puerto Rico? Um, is 111277. Bobby says, I am stacking free crypto. Uh, that's great, Bobby. Good for you. I hope you get out of that delinquent first. You don't want your gains in crypto to be taken by bad debt. Quintessential says the gas is $4.43 on average in Los Angeles, right? Team LNS, yes, you can get a card with Coinbase, and you can with crypto.com as well. And you can with Cash App. You can get a card with Cash App as well. Although Bitcoin would be your only options, right? I don't give people gematria for. I'm not a palm reader, but I don't read numbers for people that don't give. Right, that's the only thing that stimulates me. I don't offer those services for free. I think it is illegal for me to give to someone who don't give first. That's an illegal exchange of services. I don't do that, and a lot of people give me all these numbers. This happened on this date. I was born on this date. Then that's for you to figure out, because I don't read numbers like that unless I'm inspired. Unless if someone gives to kingdom principles that I teach, then I read it from a kingdom economics perspective, and for that only, right? But you're not going to pimp uh, what God gave me, right? I believe that you should give to people who give you spiritual knowledge, who do spiritual work, and they give you health, inspiration, and knowledge. And there are some, you got palm or whatever, the card, the tarot card. I don't do all of that, but no, you cannot get them to do that for you for free. You got to pay when they'll do a general reading, right? But you will not get them to just do that for free. They won't even stack those cards for you for free. No, they won't. They won't stack those cards for you at all for free. So listen. Don't. I do this from a biblical perspective. I don't listen. I don't. Numbers are codes and secrets to the Word of God, to the mysteries of the Word of God. That's the only way I do it. I don't do it for palm reading. I don't do it for tarot cards reading. I don't do it so you can go to play the lottery or bingo or go to the, gamble or roll dice. There's not, unless God tells you to do that, or play scratch off, right? Um, I don't give free financial advice for people that ask me, should you put funds in crypto? I don't give free financial advice to people that say, should I take my money out of the banks? What I do is I allow people to be a part of something which they have to take investment in, right? Which they have to invest in, right? Because you cannot receive until you release. You cannot get until you give. You can't show me one place in the Bible where um where anybody received anything from God where they didn't have to press or they didn't have to pay. They either they had to press or pay. The one with the issue of blood had to press, right? The Shunammite woman, when her son died, and she went to the prophet Elijah, she invested in him first. She was so rich and wealthy that she built a house for him. And as a result, when she needed him, Elijah came to the occasion. So this is going to be the website for the conference, November 11th through the 13th. Right? Right. It is a money principle. You got to deposit. If you don't deposit anything, you don't get a withdrawal. If you don't sow, you don't reap. If you don't put seed in soil, you can't go to the soil and say, hey, I want something to eat. I want a harvest. It doesn't work like that. So this is the Depth of Cash, Rise of Crypto Conference. State of Emergency Marketplace and Ministry Meeting, How to Prosper in Hard Times for Biden's Dark Winter, people. A hard financial winter is coming. Now, my last piece of information that I'm going to share with you, this popular grocery giant is on the downward spiral and losing customers. People, of food famine is coming. When you know what's coming, you got to know what to do. Days may be numbered for grocery delay service that capture the hearts of millions of shoppers with the idea of eliminating waste. According to Business Insider, Imperfect Foods is showing signs of a breakdown. That's the name of this big global food market, Imperfect Foods. Another round of mass layoffs this year, as well as several changes in leadership, which made a shift in the company, severely and recently departed employees. The company is moving away from waste reducing mission that made it popular back in its early days when it was founded in 2015. To get there, they started selling other things like prepackaged items. That were not safe from being dumped into landfills. Former employees say these regular groceries were often labeled as surplus on the website. So another sourcing of or sign, right, that food is going to be limited. You already see when you go to the grocery store. I was listening to Erica Williams live stream today, and they were saying on her live stream that bacon in some areas like $11 for bacon, for a pack of bacon, right? And Bobby, this is my thing. A lot of people, I'm not saying you're saying they're manufacturing the shortage crisis. A lot of people are saying pandemic, but they're not planning for anything. They're just complaining. It's the difference from planning and complaining. What are you going to do? Sit and suffer and find a shade tree to complain about how all of this was planned? Right? How, then people going to turn against. But let me tell you, it didn't matter what president that was in office at this time. All of this was preordained and it was designed by government. Listen, Republicans or Democrats, neither one of them that sit on that board, the House or the Senate, are broke. All of them are multimillionaires. You know, they give you the media, the fight and the push and the pull and the tug of war for media and for media views, but they leave wherever they congregate and meet at together laughing and in unity that they're doing what the purpose is to do in this economy. Right? So they are definitely unified in this. They are definitely unified in this. And again, if you're watching on the replay, I'm going to continue to develop this website. I'm going to log off. Thank you, Justin, for the 2111 super chat. Infinite Spirit, Infinite God, Infinite Power. For everyone that has given via Cash App or on this live stream in the super chat, everyone that's given in the past and that will give in the future, I ask that you bless their giving, right? You said in Luke 6:38, that give and it shall be given unto you. And good measure, pressed down, shaken together, shall men give unto your laps. That's the only time you get something just put into your lap is when you give, according to the Bible, right? And according to Deuteronomy 1 and 11, may the Lord, our God, the God of our ancestors, increase you 1,000 times more and bless you. So I pray that this comes to you right now and reach you right now by divine right, by universal laws, and that you can have a continuous overflow and abundance of peace, mental peace, emotional peace. While everything surrounding you, around your parameters, around your house, your neighbors may be suffering, but you will operate in God's economic system and peace and protection and provision for what's ahead, that it reaches you by divine right and great avalanches of wealth and abundance of wealth and great avalanches of abundance, that it reaches you. And if it's anything else that you need to know, any more decisions you need to know to manifest any of this that I said, as we believe in prosperity partnerships as well, that you get a definite lead and a definite answer. But because your giving is the first step to receiving, your giving makes you rich, right? Everybody that always give and that has given, I want you to say, my giving makes me rich. And thank you. Boy, Cash App came. I love the Cash App sound. I need to download that. I love that Cash App sound. But your giving makes you rich, right? God said, don't forget me when you get into these multimillionaires. He said, I'm the one that gives you power to get wealth, right? Truth Secret says her client told her she paid $9 for bacon. I need to stop eating that bacon anyway. But anyway, I got what you're saying. I get it. I get it. And so, oh, no problem, Wisdom Worldwide. Just, hey, we're going to pray that account get unfrozen. Right? No problem. Guys, even when you have the intentions to do something, your intentions are blessed. Did you know that? God said he looks at the heart, just your intentions. So your intentions are blessed. No problem. And I pray that that unlocks so that when you're able to purchase anything in the future, that unlocks and it not be cluttered up. So let's do that. Karen Johnson, thank you. I think you are pretty much new. So thank you for the $49.99, $49.99.99 is divine completeness, divine finalization on some things. That means, people, if you got some things that you want finalized in life, you get into those numbers. Some doors you need shut, maybe some doors you need open, maybe some lawsuits you need finalized, some things you need to just go behind you. And so as the 49, the number 49, you know, that's 7 times 7. When it is asked in the New Testament, how many times should I forgive? And God says 70 times 7. Right? Have her heart. Don't let, and that's another law of prosperity, the emotional laws of prosperity, of forgiveness, where you're not saying that I forgive this person as an act of gratitude of a wrong that they did you. Forgiveness means to simply release and let go without receiving any apology from them or apology, from them. It is the peace and the calmness come to your mind and through your actions to release, right? And to let go, to release and to let go. Also, the number 4 is divine, is prophetic or what will happen in the earth realm. So when you give into that 4 as well, you have divine protection of any destruction that you know or prophetic events that will happen in that earth realm. So that 49, right? That 49 is in order to give you understanding and wisdom and certain prophetic events. That's good. And y'all like me doing that type of stuff. The double triple three. The 333. You know what I read today? And I shared this with a friend. He sent me a text message. Um, and I think the text was a tweet. Someone says everybody can die in your family, and they say, God got you, or something of that nature. And I told him, I said, you don't understand. God was gangster, right? God was gangster. In Exodus 33:3, he told people, I want you to possess the land that flows with milk and honey. But he said, but I'm not going to go with you all. If this was the first time God's commandments to the Israelites to begin their journey into inheritance, the Trinity doctrine is Jesus' relationship, right? And the promised land with his physical family, the possession of promised land. And so is 777 in Jericho, right? And God said, the land of milk and honey. And he said, I want you to go there. This just really breaks down when you're fertile and the beauty of the land that God has promised you, fertility, right? He said, and I want you to go there. But God's so gangster. God said, but I'm not going with you because you all are a stiff-necked people. And I may kill you along the way. Did you all know God was gangster? God said, I want you all to inherit the land, but I'm not going with you because you are stiff necked, you stubborn, right? I may kill you along the way. Yes, your giving makes you rich. Last one, country boy, because I'm getting tired. Takes a lot of virtue out of me to do these live streams. Oh, I forgot about California. Let me do that. Queen, 10,000 might fall by my right side. 10,000 will fall to my left, to my right hand, to my left, but none of that Psalms 91 will come now my dwelling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you praying for me and sending that to me as well. And let me show you this before I end this live stream. I told you I was going to show you California. We got the double eight. The double eight, there's California, knows how to party. California, yeah. Oh, Tupac, may he rest right in peace. As 8 is the breaking down of an old to build the new. King Rahab, I think had exactly 88 children, like 28 sons, and like 60 daughters or something like that in Second Chronicles. The breaking down of an old to build the new. We got Psalms 88 that encourage you to remain faithful and diligent. So we got the double 88, the 7 divine transition, a holy number though. God said you're standing on holy ground. Reference when you're standing on holy ground. And look, people, the double 1111. We got the 711 right there. The 711. 1111 is chaos and confusion, is to destroy and destruct. But on the flip side, it also is wisdom and wealth. And I explain it all the time. about the Twin Towers. I break that down. I can't do it tonight. My voice is getting parched. I'm getting tired. New York is 1111. The double 33 vertebrae in your backbone, your spine. Jesus died at the age of 33. 6 is the number of man, but also the only day that God said it's very good. Also the number of wild beasts that was created on the 6th day. We got double 33 as well. So you can see why Kyrie Irving, number 11. You can see why California and New York is attacked so, and the cost of living is so high. Because those, along with Texas, are going to be high crypto technology, machine, new technology era states that are being transferred in 2022. Also, at the Depth of Cash Rise of Crypto Conference, November 11th to 13th in Jackson, Mississippi, we're going to break down preventative health measures, things you need to do to protect yourself health-wise through the spread of radiation. I know I said I was going to lie. Give me one. Let me show you all this, why this is important. Why this is important. So if you're watching on the replay, and you're going to come from Jackson, Mississippi for $199, and you get to see the queen, and I will have a king guest in the house. Also, it's just something about seeing people like hands on. You know, I can't reach and hug you and everything over the internet. So definitely want to get the opportunity to do that, because I do believe a second lockdown is coming, right? But have you all read this article from CBS? Mysterious radio waves coming from the heart of the Milky Way, as astronomers are perplexed. They are baffled. Astronomers have detected mysterious radio waves coming from the center of the Milky Way, but so far they have no idea what's causing it, according to new study. Oh, people, you got to protect yourself against radiation. Even though this new currency system is going to make many people rich and wealthy, right? Rich and wealthy without your health means nothing. It means nothing. So again, as Les Brown would say, it has been a plum pleasing pleasure to give you this live stream. Thank those who have ordered my book. If you want the Espanol version, it is available at mymillionairenotes.com, English and Espanol. If you know someone who speaks Spanish, please get them this as a gift. Or you can go to my Cash App and get an autographed copy for $21.11. Also, I am working on this website as we speak, Depth of Cash, riseofcrypto.com, to have an 11/11 conference, state of emergency, preparing you for a hard financial winter. Thank you so much, DVD. So if you all can come out to that conference, let me know. I want at minimum 25 people. I know you have about 3 weeks to prepare for that. So let's get you prepared. Let's get you planned, right? 777 is reinforcement of protection of God's unmistakable hand in man's affairs, right? It's the perfect worship of God. It's the complete correction or divine completeness. The seventh day, the Sabbath day, divine transition. It is holy numbers. It is the people that inherited the promised land again when through the victory of Jericho. Right, 7 trumpets, 7 times, and they marched around the city 7 times. But this is the thing. Most people leave this out, that, previous to that, those days before that, they had 6 circuits. It was only until the 7th circuit or the 7th circulation or marching ended, right? Because they marched those previous times as well, 6 times. That's the number of man. They're breaking down man's wickedness through the number 7 of divine holiness and divine transition. That's what 777 does as well. It also plays a role in Jubilee. right? And so from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset is instituting for making mankind. And let me say this, that's in Genesis chapter 2. Let me say this. If you have like certain days or dates of the year that you are grievance or reminders of something sorrowful that happened, you can actually give those numbers, right? And it will set you free emotionally. God said, I come to set the captives free. It unlocks things. It unlocks so much more than just prosperity, but it does entail prosperity. The website for the conference will be deathofcash.riseofcrypto.com. And I'm working on that. It is in progress. So give it to tomorrow to be actual live between Thursday and definitely Friday, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't see you, but I love that lion with the crown, King. Thank you so much. I think it's a man. I hope it is. You say I look beautiful. Thank you so much. But I am tired, so I'm logging off. People, how big can you think? Magnify your mind. Manifest with your mouth. The power of life and death is in your tongue, right? Maximize your mission. Be blessed to be a blessing. Last, but definitely not least, right? Let me get this question. Multiply your money, right? The web and the conference investment would be $199. $199. I'm giving away thousands of dollars worth of information. So $199, the double 99, the double, one, but we're doing 99 divine because we're going into a divine transition. I'm going into these harsh days in these winter months, right? So 199, as Abraham was exactly 99 years old when God promises to multiply his descendants through Sarah, through his wife Sarah or Sarah, right? Exactly 99 years old. So 199, multiplication of your peace, your prosperity, your protection, right? Your money, your money as well, and your provision as we enter into these harsh months. So as Psalms 9:11 says, that God's angels guard and guide you, that no evil will befall you and no harm will come now your dwelling. The deadline, and this is fresh, but great questions. So more than likely, thank you, McDowell, for purchasing an autographed copy of my Millionaire Notes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gwen, you and Donald will have that shipped out as well. Haven't forgot about you. And the deadline, let me look at my date. The deadline to register will be as soon as I get this website. Probably that Saturday, November the 6th. So we have to have a hard count, right? So I'm gonna get this website up and going so people can go ahead and pay and register, because we do have to secure that conference room and pay those fees and things as well. So I'm gonna get off this live stream so I can get that website. But yes, definitely would be November the 6th. Position yourself for prosperity. People, Queen out. Like and share this video. Stay safe and stay blessed. Hello, beacon of light. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.